Peace and blessings. This is Lisa Marie of the Blackberry Beauty Transformative Academy, Ancient African Wisdom for the Modern Sister. Hey, it's a day. It's a beautiful day. I just finished taking my morning walk and it was good. It was great. I took a morning walk. I noticed there's a nail salon on the area, so I'm gonna check them out maybe in a week or so. And I need my where is my, I need to pluck my chin here. It's okay, I'm not ashamed. I'm just going to say it. But outfit of the day, I saw this outfit before. You did my other ones. I don't know, I'm wearing my fancier clothes, even though out here I don't know how fancy it really is because people pretty much wear this kind of stuff. So this was custom made. The skirt was always, I think, a little big, but I lost some weight. So now, it's even bigger, but it's comfortable and I love it. So this is what I'm wearing. So I wanted to go over, and I hope, because I think it's probably Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel. No. I mean, Blackberry Beauty that really asked this question. But just so it'd be here, and if I need to upload it somewhere else, I could do it. So many people have asked me, because I'll upload this to Facebook as well, why am I in Ghana, or how did I get in Ghana? Like, how did this happen? Because some of you are all tuning in from, you used to be a member of the Blackberry Beauty Academy YouTube channel. I got off the Blackberry Beauty YouTube channel for a while, came over here. Some of you don't even know over here that I have another channel with over 33,000 subscribers, Blackberry Beauty. And some of my Blackberry Beauty Academy YouTubers don't know that I have a lip-free TV. So, and then also, of course, I have an Afrocentric Home Decor and Style channel. I didn't really mean to have three channels, but it just kind of worked out that way. So this channel, I'm still figuring out how to monetize. So that's why I really like to come here to do the interviews with people, and also to let you know what's upcoming in the Blackberry Beauty Academy, but also to talk. So if you did not subscribe to Blackberry Beauty Academy YouTube channel, please do. I'll leave it in the description box here. It's easy to find, actually. Please subscribe to it, and also I was in this town called Pram in Ghana, and I got to meet with a sister from YouTube, actually two, I was gonna say three, but we were all Black Americans in Ghana, and we went to a restaurant in Pram owned by a Black American brother who's been here for over 20 years. A lot of people have been here a long time as far as African Americans, and I just thought this discussion was so rich. Also, if you have not seen on this one, Live Free TV, which I don't know why YouTube does this, where it takes so long for the video you did to show up, at least for me. I don't like that. That's not making me happy. But there's a wonderful interview with Leandria Wilson. For those that don't know, I will be doing my wonderful courses, Masterclasses. There's 5 Sundays in May. So first of all, happy May. 5 Sundays in May, and every Sunday I'll have a different instructor. Tomorrow kicks it off. We have Leandria Wilson. She's a certified Pilates, yoga. She's amazing. But if you missed the interview, which was on this channel, see if it came up yet so you can find it. I think you're going to really enjoy it. So let's talk about how I got to Ghana. Although I think you all know. Good morning, Audrey. Thank you. Hey, before I started my job, how are you? I'm wonderful. Just took a walk, so sweating is real right now. So yeah, I'm wonderful. But let's talk about, just for the record, we put it on the video so everybody knows and will watch this later, and maybe I'll upload it to the Blackberry Beauty as well. How did I get to Ghana? Did I plan to live in Ghana? Was that my intention? Right? I mean, because it's such a great question. And when I was asked that question yesterday, it's interesting, like, I don't know if I answer it differently or if I'm understanding even my own answer, but let's talk about that. So I left my house in North Carolina on March 4th. So in a couple of days, it'll make 2 months, on my way to Ghana with a friend at the time, a friend from Durham. So I bought the ticket, I think maybe a few weeks before I left, and it was a great ticket. It was $826 round trip to Ghana. It was my brother Quasi and his travel agency. I got with them, and brother Quasi actually is a long term friend of the sister I was traveling with. So that's how we got the great tickets. It's funny. I was supposed to be in Ghana. We were going to do a luxury retreat, me and another sister, but it just didn't work out. It was kind of expensive and people didn't have it. So I kind of like, felt like, okay, Ghana's not going to happen right now. It'll happen one day. Like I wasn't pressed and I wasn't even stressed. I wasn't even that disappointed. Like it was just okay because I always wanted to go to Africa, but I think on some level, like now I can't see it, but then I could. On some level, I think that there was a fear, and maybe the fear was exactly what it is. I might go and never come back. I might leave my whole life in the States. Like when I think about it now, I say this is kind of a good video. It is a good video because it's helping me really kind of reflect and think and go back and see maybe what I was thinking, and now I can see maybe why I was thinking that. I thought the fear was of the unknown, going to Africa, the fear of the unknown, the whole bit. I didn't realize that the fear was that I was never going to come back. Only speaking to y'all that I realized that obviously that was probably it. So anyway, we get here. Well, we didn't get here. We traveled from RDU, which is Raleigh Durham Airport, to Air Canada. From Air Canada, we got to London. And London, the woman that I was with, she had a visa that she got the year before. She had a 5-year in and out visa to travel to Ghana. I, on the other hand, did not have a visa. No, they said I didn't need a visa. I asked the sister and many other people, and they all said no, because of the air return, you don't need the visa. And if you do, you get the visa on arrival, so it's no problem. Nobody told me that part. They just said no. I get there, the man tells my friend, or the sister I'm with, the sister I was with, that she can go on the plane, but I was not going to be flying today, is what he said, because I did not have a visa. It was Thursday evening. We were almost there. It was a last leg, y'all. I got through all of those. I was in London. I was 6.5 hours away from Ghana, and I was not able to get on the plane. So the person that I was with, she got on the plane. There was a whole videos about that on this channel. Was it this channel? No, Afro Central Home Decor. I felt like, I was left the whole bit. Now I don't, and I feel like it was divine and perfect, and I'm glad the way it happened, because that time in London, like, so basically they said, well, you could try to go to the embassy and get the Ghanaian embassy and get you a Ghanaian, where do you get the visa from? Immigration, I don't know. I think that was the embassy, and get you a visa. It was late. I got in. They got me a hotel. I stayed and slept and was going to go to the embassy the next day by myself to see if I got a visa. But I didn't have to do that because the Quasi was a travel agent. He called a friend in London and said, look, the sister's stuck in London and she doesn't have a visa, and she needs one, but also she doesn't have another place to stay. After that one night, that's it. Airlines pay for it. So the brother, Quasi, calls me and says, my brother Patrick is going to pick you up from the hotel to take you to his house. Found out that I couldn't get a visa that Friday because it was Ghanaian Independence Day and the embassy was closed. So that means we have to wait till Monday. So the British Airlines guy told me that if you come, I'll schedule you for Tuesday to go back to Ghana, but if you get your visa by 12 noon and you get to this airport, I'll let you fly on Monday. That's exactly what I did. They had a Quasi and the brother had a hookup. They had a friend at the embassy. I got my visa right there. Didn't have to wait. Didn't really have to fill out the papers too hard. It was very, very simple process. And I got my visa. It's a 3-month visa. And that was it. So I got back. I got on the plane, had a bumpy ride, and that was good. And I had just made it. The corona was being talked about, the virus, but it wasn't big yet. So when we did get off at the Ghanaian airport, Kotoka Airport, they did take the temperature, and that was it. That was it. Went through customs. Customs was so easy. Got through. Came outside. Quasi, the travel agent, was waiting with the woman that I started to travel out with, and it was heaven for 2 weeks until Ghana decided to close all borders. The cases was getting more and more. It was all shocking, and then I knew from that time. I pretty much knew because we were scheduled. Okay, so I had a ticket to fly home. It was supposed to be, remember, 2 weeks from the time that I left. March 19th, I would have been back on the plane. But the airlines already canceled flights and was like, we will let you rebook. I rebooked, and when I got to that airport, I was like, okay, it's March. I'm not coming home in April. And I put May 1st to go home. Of course, that airline's still not traveling, so I have to rebook again, which I will. Or yeah, I guess so. I don't know. I mean, maybe for I don't know. I don't know when I'm gonna rebook for. Can we rebook? I think we rebooked up to next year. I think. So anyway, I was like, and you can rebook. They said anywhere you want. So I might use that ticket to travel to other parts of Africa once this thing hopefully is over soon. So yeah, so I got to Ghana. It was lit. It was just clothes and custom made stuff and live music and art center, and just I was taken the first time I got off the plane, and I felt that warm air, and I saw all those black people that looked like me. I was in heaven. I was like, oh my gosh, is this what I kept myself away from? Oh my God, is this Africa? Like it changed my life. And for 2 weeks, I mean, we was in a black, of course, it's all black hotel, Nicolese, listening to Afrobeat and just high life, and I mean, dressing beautiful every day, getting our hair braided, African stuff. Those 2 weeks made me want to live here forever. I felt like Ghana was lit. I felt like Accra was lit. I felt like it was like home, like what? So I think within those 2 weeks, I already told everybody around me, by the way, because the Ghanaians at Kojo, Kwesi was like, yeah, once this is over, you could go home and maybe plan better if you want to live. I was like, plan what? Like, I don't know why they kept saying it. Like, maybe, you go home, you go home and you plan for what? Get your money together. My money's with me. My money goes with me. I'm location independent. Like, I don't have to go back home. And I think it took a while to sink in that you could actually have a work or job or a way of making a living where you're not confined to a place. It took them forever because they kept saying, go home and plan it. Plan what better? I was very confused with the kept saying to go home. But they did say something. I realized that they was like, look, after a while, once they realized I wasn't going home, and then the sister that was in me said she wasn't going home. They looked us a little crazy. They thought we was really whacked, like why are they not going back home? Why do they want to live here? So finally, when they sat us down, it was like, okay, you're going to get an apartment. So my sister, well, the sister I was traveling with, she found her apartment first. I couldn't move next door to her, but the place was small and it wasn't really working out. As travelers, sometimes you go on the road together and you need to part. And that was me and her situation. So I moved to this neighborhood because, so what? I may want to pay roads paid. Is that okay? So yeah, I love to pay roads. I love the neighborhood. We was hooking up with my friend from Live Free TV. No, Pan African Television, which is right in the neighborhood, and he helped me to find this place. And then it was beautiful. But before I found this place, I remember the Ghanaian family that we were staying with. I mean, it was a lot. We were staying in the Hotel Nicolese. Then we left the smaller room. We moved up to the bigger room. And then we left Nicolese, and then we went to a guest house. And then from the guest house, I went back to Nicolese. And then from Nicolese, which is a hotel, by the way, from Nicolese Hotel, I went to live with the Ghanaian family for 2 weeks. Y'all saw those adventures with the Auntie Lisa. Auntie Lisa, can we go for a trip? Auntie Lisa. Oh, I was Auntie Lisa out, but actually it was fun. And it was Kojo, Faustina, and Abigail, and Micaiah is the children's name. And it was a compound. And then Joyce lived there, and Diana, her two children, and then the mother, and it's pounding fufu and making tuturi and washing clothes and all these beautiful things that I experienced. But it was time to go. You don't want to say you're welcome. And what they said was the reason why we keep telling y'all that Ghana, let me just see what this, oh, that Ghana is, that we keep asking you, sure you don't want to go back home? Are you sure you want to stay? Because they've had Americans that have come. Americans, whether it was, they keep talking about this Jamaican sister, but she was living in the States, and how she sold her house, everything. See, I don't have a house to sell. I live in an apartment where I'm renting. That's easy to do that again. So, and she thought she was going to make these oils and make a big business, and the business didn't work out. So she had to go back home, and she sold everything. And so I think they felt like, they told me that they didn't feel right if they didn't warn us. And they was like, it's hard out here. It's not as easy. We don't have all the things America has. And see, that's the thing they don't understand. Some of y'all will be affected by that. Some of you will. In the video yesterday on my Blackberry Beauty Academy, the brother that owns the restaurant, I mean, he's kind of said the same thing. If you're looking for American comforts, don't come, because you're going to go back home. You're going to go back home. If you're looking for a new way of life, a connection with people, an opportunity, a way to be free, to build what you want, whatever dream you have, you could have, this is the place. If you're looking for the water to run all of the time, if you're looking for the electricity to stay on all of the time, if you're looking for all the things you ever had in the States, then why don't you just, this is what people's advice was yesterday, then just stay in the States. You're going to waste a ticket. Come visit and go home. You know what I'm saying? So they kept saying that that's why, because the light, it's talking about the electricity go off and the water and it is, but how much better it's gotten and this, and we was like, yeah, we get it, yeah, okay, thank you. Like I mean, honestly, like I appreciate you warning us, but I want to stay. And you sure you don't want to go back to America like today, to Ghanaians, America? They never been there, the ones that was talking, but it is the land of milk and honey. It's the greatest place in the world. It's extremely, so I kept saying to them, and then, what about your work? And, most you want to go home and, plan, but okay, the only thing I could have planned better was getting rid of all my stuff, because it was not enough to plan. I didn't have to wait for retirement. My work goes with me. I work online. I didn't have to wait for the kids to grow up. My daughter is grown, and I was living in North Carolina. She was in California in her own apartment, finishing her last year of school. I didn't have the grandbabies that want to miss grandma. I would take them with me, really, to be honest. I would have if I had to. There was nothing holding me back. There was no job that I specifically had. I had no job in the States, like going to, there was no reason. So the better question I thought would be, how long are you going to stay, or, whatever, like, make it happen. So I stayed, and I am so happy that I did. I mean, yes, the lights went out, electricity twice, but it wasn't more than 20, 30 minutes, and that was the longest. The water was out once, but the people, before I could even know the water was out, the people that worked for the building came to the door and said, the water's off, we're fetching water for you. Do you have a container we can fill the water? That was it. Water was fetched. I was good. I mean, yeah, I love it. I love it, dude. I love it better in the States. Okay, let's go back. I never had anything against the States per se. I do got things against the politics of the States. I also have good things against the politics of the States here in the States in a lot of ways. But I never had a problem. Yeah, we could talk about Babylon because it's Babylon, but I was okay. But I didn't after a while, I was struggling to pay the rent. I was stressed out about it. The car note. I was very isolated and very lonely. And I had a 2-bedroom apartment with a 1.5 bath, and it's a townhouse, and it had decorated fully each room. And I found myself trying to buy stuff to make me happy, home decor, fix up this room, anything not to see that my life was just really not as fulfilling. Prior to that, I had traveled almost the whole year of 2019. I think I went to 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 countries at that time, and several items, might as well say 5, so locations. And so I was, this was my time. Like, I knew being out there was good, I did want a space of my own, and I did want a home base. So when I would go out in the world, when I was in 2019 and come back, I really loved that I had a place to come back to. That was very, very important to me. I needed that reset, that time to reflect. But then, I kept saying I need a place. And then somebody opened my mind a while ago and said, well, if you need a home base while you travel, there could be other places that could be your home base. And I love the idea. Cheaper than most places outside of the U.S., warm, the weather is better, natural foods and lots of them. Like I said, tropical, that could be good for some people, that could be not so good for others. And people of color at the places that I traveled, and black people, but not the blacks was the majority. And if they were treated like the minorities. And so when Africa came, like I came here and I thought, my God, it ticks all the boxes. Black country, black people. Uh, I fit in too. I look like the people. I like African clothes before I came, so now I get to have all the ones I want and have it custom made. I mean, it was it was almost like a no brainer. And so that's how I got here. So anyway, when they closed the borders, I was quite happy myself and the woman I was traveling with because I already had to start. I wasn't going back. So I know somebody had told me, well, they're doing evacuations from the U.S. State Department. You should try to get on there, and I didn't do it. And the second time, I said, this is the last flight that they're sending. You should try to get on there, and I did not. It's interesting, that whole deal with the U.S. State Department coming to get you, this is some stipulations that they had going. First of all, why would they make you pay when you had a ticket to go home, everybody that was here? Why you got to pay up to $2,000 or more to get that one way back home? They only had hubs that they were dropping you off at. So it wasn't like I wouldn't have got back to RDU. I would have had to get back to something close. Maybe it was going to Atlanta, New York, and then you got to find the rest of your way back home. It was the height at one point of the coronavirus where all the people was packed in airports. None of it was exciting to me. None of it was dope. None of it was something that I really wanted. And then I got to find my way. And it said that this was a loan. You had to sign a promissory note saying that you will pay it back. And if you do not pay it back, they will suspend your passport and you will not be able to fly again. See, now we take away the passport from a traveler. You take away my firstborn. Like, oh my, you see me holding my womb? Like, oh no, you ain't gonna do that. So yeah, so I opted to stay or fly home when the airports would start flying again with that same ticket I didn't use to go home. I will still consider that. So that because even though my stuff is going to storage, I don't want to pay for storage every month. So if I could go home, but check it out, y'all. Have y'all heard about these things? I be reading about the airports all the time. The fact that every airline is going to have mandatory masks. I don't even like wearing it for the second that I do, let alone wearing it for 5, 6, 7, 12, 15, 20 hours. What if you're going to Africa? You're going to Asia? What? That long? I wonder what kind of, and this is not to say, I understand this is the only way and, people have to wear it. Don't get me wrong, I just wonder that masks that were made for doctors in surgery or other hospital details only meant to wear for a certain amount of time. What is that gonna happen that we're wearing that all the time? I wonder what issues that could possibly bring up. Because if you think about it, the path that you have holes, if you say openings in certain parts of your body for a reason. So it's not just, it must be, how's that going to affect your breathing? How's that going to affect just things? It just makes me think about what's going to come from wearing a mask almost 24/7, especially as travelers. That sounds horrible. So now it makes me really don't want to fly, especially back home or back to the States. Actually, I won't have a home in a second because I'm giving up my apartment already. So, it's just, no. Is it easy here? No. I mean, not all the time. If you like certain conveniences, no. But I don't look for what I had in America. You don't come to Africa for that. Matter of fact, you really look at what you did have in America and you ask your questions, is it worth it to kill myself there, to work like a dog, to never have a savings, to never be able to really own my house in this lifetime? Like things that you could actually do here. You can live large. I was visiting an African American sister yesterday. She had a 7 bedroom, 5 bath house, and she wasn't renting a room. Each room was decorated and decked out. It was beautiful. She has a driver, house girls and boys, and men and women to clean, and it was amazing. And she was a retired teacher. I mean, the dream is here. I mean, whatever you want, you could have it. But is everybody built for it? I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say that I'm sure there were African Americans who thought they wanted to move here and went back home. And I'm not even saying that I might not be one of them. I don't want to, I don't feel like that I want to ever go back to the States. I feel like I would be sad. I feel like I would be depressed. I feel like I would be isolated and lonely. I am never isolated and lonely. The family, somebody from the family, whether it's the brother that's in the States or his family in Ghana, is calling me to do something. Matter of fact, he's gonna come get me in a minute. I'm always with some. There's always people, YouTubers like I did. I can go out every single day. You never have to. So when I have my alone time, I'll be appreciating it but it's what I asked for. I knew while I was sitting there, feeling isolated, feeling kind of alone. I asked for family, and I asked for community, and I asked for communal, living in a sense, in one way, and children around. And it's like everything I asked for, I actually got it. And I give thanks and praises for that. We will see as the months go on. First of all, when are the plane's going to open? I know they're traveling. I don't know about internationally because so many countries' borders are just actually closed. So, or if you travel a lot of times too, you got to be quarantined for 2 weeks once you arrive. So I don't know what travel is going to look like for a lot of people, but I think that there is something to be said by sticking it out, like seeing, because every day something new is brought to you, a new connection, a new idea, a new thought, a new revelation. It's a growing place. Literally, Ghana's growing, but it helps you to grow. When I walk down the street today, I went for a walk and I went and stop, got some coconut, and water and the coconut. When I walk down the street, I see myself as a traveler. That, oh my God, like today again, it's so surreal to be walking down the streets of Ghana, Africa, where my family, my mother would dream one day to go. When I was with the Rasta man, I mean, they put down with Babylon and home to the motherland, like the longing for the motherland. And to see my little 5'2", small frame self walking through the streets of Accra and talking to the people, it's surreal. It's something else. It's the top of my list, in a sense, the top of the list of bucket list things that I know I wanted to do, even before I knew I wanted to do it. It's such a completeness for me to be on a continent. Like I said, that now all I can see is me continually be on a continent and learning new languages. So will I travel again around the world when it changes and when it's a little more lax? I would like to still travel other places. But right now my focus is on the continent of Africa and building. I want to sow my future plans. I want to save money, which I'll be able to, and it'll show up in a year or two. But I want to save money so that I could buy land, so I can build a beautiful house. I don't think I need 7 bedrooms, which still ain't nothing wrong with that. I said, the house is so dang decked. And it's got a style, I love it. But I will say, maybe 4, 4 bedrooms. Or well, maybe two baths. I don't know. Maybe more. Maybe a bathroom in maybe four bedrooms, four baths. Maybe four bedrooms, five baths. Like I don't know. But or maybe I'll just do a little two bedroom and be happy. We'll have to see. But I'm gonna be here for a while and I'm gonna see how it goes. So that is my how did I get to Ghana story. Hey, yes, okay. So that's what that is. Hey, Queen Abina, Lisa, good morning. How are you today? I am very, very well. Ajua. Frank, you forgot. I'm Ajua. Ajua. Abina is Tuesday. My daughter. I'm Monday. Ajua. Yes, native born, waiting for borders to be reopened to come. Yes, because their family is in Malaysia. Please, all thumbs up. Oh, thank you, Frank. Hey, Bev. Good morning. Me da mache, mache. Lonely. Uh-oh. Now you're in community. Yes, I'm in a community country, so I'm not going back. She is living the best life in Africa. Yes, I really, really am. It's a blessing. The West is a slave plantation. Come on, Lenny. Work, work, work. Then, yeah. I mean, I mean, Lenny, you didn't say nothing wrong. You didn't say anything wrong because that was just something that I had started to notice. So now that I'm in my 50s and you see other people in their 50s who actually worked regular jobs, and I remember I was talking to this UPS driver, and he was talking about how, how he almost up for retirement, or how he was kind of scared to retire because he said that all the UPS folks because he's been on forever, he's like, if he in retirement age, he's been there for a long time. And he was saying like, yo, Lisa, he was like, they retire like within 3 months. Some of them are dead. They just die. It's like they worked that hard all their lives, and as soon as they retire, they die. And I heard other people talking about stuff like that. So that's a very real thing. Or the idea that, so you know how we go, oh, I just purchased my new home. I just purchased a home in the States. Okay, you didn't actually purchase it yet. You put some money down, you got a mortgage that say you should pay. But the minute you don't pay, they throw you out. The idea of these 25, 30-year mortgages, which means some of us are starting late when we buy the house. We probably ain't gonna live to see it, and it's never gonna really be ours, and it may not even be our children's. But in Ghana, even I remember in the DR, and I was talking about, she had told me the price of a house, but it was in pesos, and I didn't realize. I was like, oh my God, that much? It wasn't even allowed, it was in pesos. But she was like, but Lisa, she said, at least here you could actually own your house and own the land in your lifetime. Everybody knows in America you probably won't. So I really appreciated that. So here, yeah, you can own you people build slowly here. They buy the land and then they slowly, as they get money, they build the house. I think it's a wonderful idea. I look forward to that process. Some people are going back and forth from the States because they still need that income to build a house, and they're coming when they retire. Some people are trying to work it out. So let me tell you why I'm hoping that I can help you to work it out. The one thing that I had, and I was, like I said, the Ghanaians, I don't think I understood it, but now they do, is I am location independent. Because I work online, I can live anywhere with good Wi-Fi. And really, I know people talk a lot about the Ghana Wi-Fi. Overall, it's been pretty good to me. So I'm not that stressed on it. Like, yes, I don't know. It's just been working for me. Uh, Knock on wood. I don't see no wood. I got all damn plastic. But anyway, so yeah. So I want to help you get ready to live anywhere. It don't have to be Africa. I mean, Africa for me, but it might not be for you. And so I have started my 5-week, 5 Sundays master courses with the professional ladies, with the talented ladies that come from this tribe right here, my YouTube channel. And tomorrow we start off with Leandria Wilson. Did anybody see her interview last night or our discussion? It was so wonderful. She's such, man, I love that young lady. I love her. She's my daughter for real. And so she'll be starting off the Flow from Home, her series tomorrow. And then the Sunday after that, we got Faustine. She's going to be cooking a traditional Ghanaian meal with stories and stuff to help you get there. Just beautiful. The week after that is Major Glam Beauty. Is that right? No, it's Elacia Woodard. And she's going to be, so okay, first of all, the flow and whatnot, you could actually make a living doing that from home and teaching it in a unique way where you're not getting off of just going to YouTube. The second class with the cooking, some of y'all are amazing cooks. Some of you got remedies out the Yahoo. Why not start a channel or become a part of other online academies and actually start applying for jobs, if you will, with an online academy like mine or others, where you're actually generating extra income, getting more eyes to see you, and eventually starting your own. So the cooking, the flow. Now, the one about the virtual assistant, well, that one is a no-brainer, right? Have any of you, some of y'all got skills. So Lacey is going to help you identify your skill set right now, how you can get into virtual assistant, and how to be a magnificent one so you're always getting your clients, and or even starting your own virtual assistant business as Lacey did. That's the third. And then the fourth one is Major Glam Beauty, Asia Barker, simple makeup tutorial for us. We still, especially now, we want to go out and look pretty and be beautiful. So that's a little fun, and it's just gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be dope. And then our last one is Dr. LaRonda Harmon. Of course, makeup, another thing. You can do tutorials, you can help people, you can do that online as well. And then Dr. LaRonda Harmon is how to be a life coach, which I think is gonna be a very lucrative business again. I think when it first started, maybe I think we started talking about life coaching in the 80s, maybe more in the 90s, definitely in the early 2000s. And I think that it's going to blow up again because people need help. And you probably giving advice to your aunties and sisters, mothers in some cases, children and neighbors, strangers on the street. Why don't you become a certified life coach, plug into a network, and also be location independent? Any one of those would work great during the pandemic. We already know that the world will never be the same again. And what it's going to look like is more people at home, therefore more people online, therefore more opportunities for you to be seen. The classes that I'm bringing to you is for you to change, to stop making excuses, and to really create the life you really want. And if that's living abroad, why not? And let me say this, if you do come to Ghana or any other place in the world and you happen to go and you thought you was going to stay and you didn't want to stay, it's okay. You're not a wimp, you're not weak. That's what you like. Now you want to do something else. We're all here for different reasons at different times, and I think we have to embrace it all. So I'm excited. So that is my story. Yes, that's right. Oh, Leroy Lanes. Where did I get? I don't know what I was looking at. Leroy Lanes. Yes, Ajua. Yes, Frank. Good morning, Ajua. Hey, thank you. Good morning. I bet it's wonderful to see everyone around you look like you. Yes, so much you're learning and sharing. Yes, and that is another thing. Travel in general is a learning experience. Travel to Ghana, oh my gosh, because of the different tribes or clans and the languages and the customs that's a little different between each one. And we went to Pram yesterday, different vibe than Accra. Like I'll tell you, Pram it's near the water, first of all. And wouldn't it be nice to have the beach life every day? But I felt like it was, I think I need Accra still. I need, a little more lights. I need a little more people. I need access to a lot of things. So I like Accra, but it's funny, all the sisters that I was with, none of them liked Accra. They got right out. And maybe in a couple of years, I might actually feel the same way because I don't know if build where. We have to buy. There's no more really land to buy in Accra. I could see myself, of course, buying land outside of Accra. But right now, Accra is working for me. I don't really have a problem with Accra. But a lot of people be like, you're going to get out of Accra, you're not going to like Accra, you don't feel Accra. That could happen, but it's not happening for me. Like, I need the noise. Like, I want the traffic fly. I want it. Like, that makes me feel connected, So depending on where you are, but I also want to visit like places like Aburi, Cape Coast, Tamale. I still haven't visited any of those places, but I'm going to be the one to say, maybe the only one, I like Accra. I like living in Accra. So like I said, we'll see how long that lasts, but that's what I like for right now. They're forcing people to go back to work here. Ooh, even though many are testing positive for COVID-19 and are being provided adequate protection in the work. So they talk about Bev, right? They talk about the next wave that's coming. Well, they're creating it, aren't they? Isn't that crazy? They're creating the next wave. Yeah, the money, right? Isn't that sad? Hello, hey, Black Minds of Meditation. You look beautiful. Oh, me dasi pa. So yeah, y'all, it's yeah, and see, that's the kind of stuff I don't want to go to. I don't actually like the system of the states. I'm over it. I'm over it. Like, I just want to say this, y'all. Like, life is exciting, and you got to go get it. Don't sit and wait. I know that waiting, and sometimes you don't even know what you're waiting for. You don't even know what you're waiting for. You know you're waiting, but you know something's, but you don't know, and you just hope that something's gonna happen like miraculously to get you out of where you are. But I'm telling you, it's you that's gonna get you out of where you are. Mentally, physically, spiritually. Have real plans. Have real plans, period. Start selling your stuff. Don't be like me. That's one thing I would have wished I would have sold my stuff. It would have been hard. I could have sold it, but I was I should have sold it, but I didn't. Or if you don't sell it, I mean, I don't know, like the idea of a store is just a waste of money. Sell your stuff, make sure that you leave it around the time your lease is up, so you won't owe extra money in that. Try to pay down on some of your bills, but don't let that stop you. If you ain't paid down all your bills, still move. But the most important thing is, because that's the thing that's gonna be the difference between you staying where you wanted to live, and you going back home to where you started. The difference is money. It's a way to support yourself. For $47, support these sisters that's going to actually help you support yourself. It's going to lead you on the road to self-sufficiency. And so and self-mastery really of how to live abroad. And many opportunities come on a spiritual level. Many opportunities come when you move. Movement is, like I said, when you want to move, you got to pack. So you got to start packing. And in a sense, I'll tell you, like moving, traveling, moving, it brings you all the opportunities. And really, if you are keen enough, you be like, wow, this was what I asked for. I remember putting that on the vision board, or I remember myself visualizing that, or I remember myself affirming that, like, oh my God, you mean I had to move I had to have bigger dreams. I had to have a bigger asking, but I also had to be ready to go where the bigger things were. The idea that we are confined to a one place where we live, it's no wonder why we're not meeting all of our dreams or getting our manifestations. I can see now why, like it makes sense to me now. If you want stuff and you've been waiting for years to get it, and you feel like you've done everything on a spiritual level and a physical level and a mental level to get it, but you still don't have it, maybe you're making it try to stay in the little box called your life where you are that you created, instead of saying, wait, what if I open myself up to the possibilities? What if I open myself up to something new? A lot of times too, like people like to think that like older women, we or men, like it's over. We're gonna stay put. We're not gonna go anywhere. A lot of the Americans that I meet are my age and older. So I mean, your age is not a factor. Your sex, gender is not a factor. It's how to make that money abroad. How to keep that money going. Some of you are staying home and like it. Just like Beverly said, some people are very upset, not just going back to unsafe environments, but just going back to spiritually unsafe environments. They're tired of that dang 9 to 5. That's what a lot of people realize, that being home was like, I could do my job from home. Why don't we just keep doing this? And then eventually you realize, wait a second, if it's about doing my job at home and I have a computer, why can't I work for an American company and live in Ghana or live in Cuba or live wherever you want to live? It's the same company, just need some Wi-Fi. So this so-called pandemic really showed us that, wow, my same American job, my same American money, I could build a 7-bedroom house, I'm just saying, and still have it. You actually have more of an advantage Then the Americans that came to Ghana 40, 50, 40, and 30, so and even 20 years ago. They literally had to wait till they retired. You have seen what it's already like. Excuse me. I say, you have already seen what it's already like. You've seen the possibilities. Take the courses. Support me. Show the world this can be successful. Help me with the academy and move it forward. Let me allow more of you to teach classes, more of you to be exposed and expose other people to your talents, more of you to get a ready-made audience that's there to support you because they're supporting me. I would like to make this a thing where we literally have guest instructors, some repeat instructors, a lot of new instructors, and not just Americans, but Ghanaians too. I got one Ghanaian that's doing the teaching class, the cooking class. So open your minds. Consider supporting. All links are already in the description box for every single, all 5 Sunday masterclasses. And so check it out. Okay? And if you buy all 5, there's a link for that. Just buy all 4. I mean, you still call buying 4, getting the last one for free. It's already, the price is $47 is taken off. So make sure you go to the very last link and you will see that as well. So anyway, I just wanted to be here for y'all, but I know you're going through. Oh yeah, because that's a good question. That's a good question. Multifaceted said, did they have a reason why they didn't know? Yes, they said that it's like not real Africans. There's no culture here. That Accra was created for foreigners. That Accra was created for, they even say, for white folks. That Accra was created for tourists. And that Accra is not really the soul of Africa. So, okay, let's go back. For me, I mean, all this could be true. Even though the one person I talked to, she's been here a little longer than me. Everybody here hasn't been here less than a year, but this is how they feel. And some people that want us to been here longer. Let me say this for me. It depends who you are. I don't even see white people, so I'm totally confused because maybe it's the pandemic, but even before the pandemic, I saw a few at the art center is where, and they came on buses and they were tourists, and I didn't even still see a lot. I saw none at Makola, the big market. I don't see any. I have seen a white person in, I don't know when. Like I can't even. I'm trying to tell you. Like there was none at Nicolese, the hotel. There was none at the guest house I stayed in. There was none. Like I don't see any. So Accra to me, I mean, what is culture? You know, for me, I mean, I think the women selling and the stuff on their head is kind of part of the culture. I like that you can get stuff. I like that there are stores in the sense and malls, and I love that. You know, I also love that you can find people to do things for you. They didn't say this, but some people say Accra is more expensive. I mean, I was paying $1,100 in the U.S. for a 2-bedroom, and I'm paying $200 a month. I mean, expensive. It depends. It's all relative, right? So yeah, those were some of the reasons that they gave, and I might experience that too. I just haven't. I just haven't. So yes, it's all about the money. Yes, Beverly, for that going back to work. Peace, my sister. Love your dress. Top, absolutely beautiful. Thank you. It's a 2-piece skirt and top outfit, Midasti. Thank you. Life is about having the right perspective in any given situation. Yes, that is just what I have realized and why I'm interested in 2 of the courses. Shay, I'm so glad, darling. Hey, Candace, greetings from California. How are you doing in California? This is what I'm attracting. Location dependent. Yes, bright one. Absolutely. I love Accra. Thank you, Beverly, too. I love Accra. Like I'm sitting there trying. So that's what I said. Like everybody got something different. My friend who invited me said, I didn't want the city life. I want country and quiet and the whole bit. See, I came away from the South, which was kind of country and quiet, very isolating and away from me. So I probably don't want that. I think for the business that I want to do, first of all, there's other airports, but the only international airport is Kotoka, which is the coming in Accra. And so most of you will come in Accra no matter where you're going to decide to go from there. I just love the accessibility. I love the amount of taxis and Ubers and real talk. You're not going to be driving. I love you. You could get, you ask somebody, can you get me whatever you want in Accra? They're gonna be able to get it for you. Whatever you have, I promise you. It's like, oh, cool, you know. But yeah, cars, hustle, bustles, the traffic, the this and that. I like it. Will I like it forever? I'm not sure, but I definitely like it now. So yeah, yes, yes. So but come and visit and come and see and but like I said, let's see what the states is going to be looking like. Let's see what the borders opening is going to look like, because so far travel is looking like it's amazing. You walk outside, that's the one thing. So I went for a walk and I just got all this like dust and dirt. That's why you take 2 showers up in this bad boy, because you're walking and everything is being attracted to the shea butter. Okay, so but yeah, I want to see what the states is going to look like and travel for the world is going to look like, and how is that going to start looking? Because I can't imagine wearing a mask. When it was like, oh yeah, we're going to allow people to take them off to eat, but you still got to have it in the bar. Okay, how you drink with the yeah, I mean, I know they're doing what they have to do, but that is not going to be fun. And they got all these new things, and then they're like checking your temperature. They got like this screen, and when you walk by, they don't even have to put the thing on. They can check. It just seems so evasive, and I understand it's about safety. Don't tell me. I'm not even saying it's wrong. I'm saying ill. Like, who wants to travel? Like, travel is already stressful. You got to go through so much to travel. Now you got to wear a mask. Some people are traveling 20 hours. Wow. It says just something else. And what they're going to do with social distancing? Are they going to have the empty seats, they said? That's a lot less flights, which means more expensive. So I'm curious to see what travel's looking like, and that's why I really don't want to go back, because I don't want to go back and be a hassle getting back with all these new changes. I'd rather just let things just, I don't know what this is going to look like, but I'm going to wait and see. Good morning, Lisa Marie. Loving the outfit. Thank you, Sheila. So let me show. It's going to be crazy. Yeah, Beverly says it's going to be great. She said, you don't have to ask this. You already know. Yeah, it is. It's going to be crazy. I love the fruits and vegetables in Africa. Yes, Leroy Lanes. Oh, yeah, you go, Leroy Lanes. Yeah, so for those that came in late, this is the complete outfit. Like I said, I lost a little weight, and the cut on the bottom of the skirt, I would like the skirt to be more like this. So I want more of the pencil look. Because like I said, the butt just fell down. Butt fell. But anyway, I lost a lot of weight. And you will, we talked all about that, the amount of weight you'll lose in Ghana in general. But I still love it. It's comfortable, it's wonderful, and it's still custom, which I like. So I'm actually not going to get it redone, because I might gain weight back. I might not. Like, all of us talked about, the Americans, how much weight we lost. Everyone wants us to gain some, but it will even out. The food here is so much fresher that you can still feel like you're eating 2 and 3 meals a day, and you're gonna lose weight. It's the heat, the sweating, the sun, the walking, the freshness of coconut waters, and all these things that just release toxins from your body quickly. Sweating, toxins from your body quickly. It's all of that. It's all of that. So I'm gonna wait for my weight to find its weight, and then I'm gonna get more clothes made. I'm not gonna get any more clothes made. Then even the clothes that I have, like the skirt and stuff, I'll just get it I'll get it altered once I figure out how I'm going what size I'm gonna be. Yes, they are wonderful. Can you rent a car so you can move about as you please? This rat race is no. Yes, you can definitely rent a car. You can rent a car easily, but let me just say it. Have you ever driven in Ghana? You might not want to drive in Ghana. Being a foreigner, not yet, but you might want to. I mean, like I said, my sister from Pram Pram, she got a very nice vehicle. Pram Pram is a lot easier to drive in. If she's going to Accra, she can come to Accra. Look, you can definitely she got a car, but she probably looks like she shipped her American car here. You can do that, but you can get it. You can rent a car. I'm sure. I don't know what the rentals cost. I have no idea. I'll find that out for y'all though. And also, that Uber gets you places, and it's not really expensive. It's not really expensive. You can do some real good stuff in that Uber. Yeah. So she's moving. Let's see. Okay. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Okay, yes. Bright One says, "Are you going to Saturday?" I would love to. I can't do it now because I'm not there. Like it's hard to sell when you're not there, and there's things I'm not going to want to sell, and I got to decide where that's going to go. But I would love to sell. Right now, I need to get my stuff out, so I won't be paying rent in an apartment that I don't live in. So I'm just getting it out right now and putting it in storage. I have my sister friend doing it. If I was able to just travel back like normal, I would probably go back home in a month or two and sell everything. But I know that's not going to happen, so I'm okay. Yep, but good question. Thank you, darling. I'm always shocked by the obesity level in the States. It's getting worse. I'm sure it is. Yeah, the walking, you will lose so much weight here and you will find that perfect weight and it will happen quickly. You'll be like, what? All of us said that. That was like, what is going on? In a good way. So, yeah. See my little arms? I mean, but I'm good. I ain't complaining. Everything's good. It's natural. All right, y'all. Kojo's gonna come soon. I need to get ready because I got to go to the market to get my food. So I'm doing my little market shopping. Gotta get my food for the week, and I got the woman outside. She's the sister of the woman that lives the family that lives next door. She's washing my clothes. Hallelujah! Clothes is being washed. They're gonna be hung out online. They'll be dried soon. Woo woo for clothes being washed. Okay, and I'm gonna pay her. I paid her last week. I paid her 30 Ghana CDs. Let me just see how much that is. But I have more clothes. I might pay her 40, but we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Okay, so let's just, I like to always see. Let's see what is. Okay, so 30. Oh, wow. Dang. See, that start making American feel bad when you start seeing. So 30 Ghana CDs is $5.17. Okay. I feel bad. No, but she asked for last time, it was somebody else here, my friend Kwame. She asked for 40 Ghana CDs, and he talked her to 30 Ghana CDs. And she's in the hot sun, by the way, in the courtyard. But if I make it this week, I was going to give her 40 Ghana CDs. So you got to be careful, too. That's another video, and we'll talk about that, which would be $6.90. So don't y'all go to the wash house. You're probably paying more than the 30, which is what she's expecting. Like I said, I'm gonna give her a little more. You're probably paying more than $5.17 to wash your clothes. And she's doing all of that. And she hangs it on the line for you and everything for $5.17. This is when you start. Don't though. So by $7, I got my wash. And now that she comes every 2 weeks, which is actually better for me, I don't really need it after that, like 2 weeks. So I'm paying about $10 a month. I'm paying $10 a month if I'm stuck to the 30 CDs, or $12 a month if I stuck to the 40, which I'm gonna give her 40 today. So $12 a month to have your laundry done, and you don't have to do it, and it's fresh and clean, and it's sun dried and all that other stuff. So let's say two. So let's say yesterday I took a taxi to. I didn't. It was Uber was 60. I think it said it was 62 Ghana CDs to go to Pram Pram. That's $10.69. Now that's expensive. Yes, I know. There's no Uber. I don't even get Uber when I go to the airport, which we know they charge you for that. There's a hardly any place I ever went to that I took an Uber in the States and paid $10. And this place was way further than where you was ever gonna go in the States. So that was $10. So you can't go every day. You gotta go every once in a while because that's still $20. You're talking about 10 going there, 10 going back. That's still 20 US dollars. And that's still expensive. You get what I'm saying? So, but yesterday, Kojo took me. So he not only took me there and took me back, he stayed with me and waited all the hours to make sure that I got home. So your Uber driver ain't gonna do that. But you can work out with your Uber driver to come back and get you. You can sure do that. Because Uber is hard to get in Pram Pram, but taxis are not so hard. So, but Ghana, you can get everything. I mean, Accra, you can get everything. So yeah, but the thing is, just because all the Ghana CDs are so, I mean, because the things seem inexpensive, you gotta watch it. You'll start spending money like crazy. You be broke. You get out here and be broke. That's only $10. Oh, can you go to Pram every day? That's $20. Nobody's going to spend $20 a day. You don't spend that going to work every day. So you know what I'm saying? Like you got to look at everything, and that's yeah. But I still want to visit. I cannot wait to go to Cape Coast, and I'm looking forward to like now. I'm ready. Like maybe this weekend's this already. Next weekend. Next weekend, I'm gonna call a friend, and I'm most likely gonna be in Cape Coast, and I'll do everything live from Blackberry Beauty Academy. I know I'm gonna be in Cape Coast. Matter of fact, because I'm gonna make arrangements to be in Cape Coast, and I got a friend. I got my friend's brother out there, so hopefully I can stay with him. Which I'm gonna ask him straight up, and I'm gonna be in Cape Coast, and I'm gonna go to the dungeons. It's time to go. It's time to go. It's time to go. So that's where we're going. We're going to Cape Coast. We went to Pram yesterday. Now we're going to the Cape Coast, and I'm excited. Kojo said he'll drive me to a brewery. I want to go to a brewery. Maybe I'll do that the next weekend. So my thing is, I'm ready to travel in Ghana, and things are opening up enough to do it. So every weekend, I wouldn't mind, but I'm gonna get my little budget together. I wouldn't mind going to a new place in Ghana every weekend. And I'm going back to Pram from sure because we're gonna have a sleepover and spend the night. And I love those ladies. I would love to have a sleepover with them. So yeah. So that's the kind of stuff. Yes. Oh, that's another thing. Oh, thank you for reminding me. I can't move too fast because I won't have a space in my car. I'm calling Carvana up. I'm gonna call them back. I tried to sell it to Carvana, and they said at that time the pandemic was too hot and they wasn't buying no cars. But if they was buying one, mine would have been bought. So we're going to sell. I'm gonna call them up actually today, and I'm gonna see if I can sell my car to Carvana. Now the car, I really want to sell the car. I want to sell the car. So I want that money for the car. If I got that money for the car and it was pretty decent, I would save that money and not touch it and put that towards my house and land building. Like I really would. I would definitely do that. That's what I want to do. Just chimed in. Your outfit is very cute. So you are staying in Ghana permanently. Yes. Hey, Serena, beautifully made. Yes. Yes, I am staying in Ghana permanently. Yeah, no, I am. I'm staying. This is where I live. Like the apartment go on, the car go on. There won't be no reason for me. I mean, I'll go back to the States to visit my daughter when that happens. But yeah, I'm staying permanently. You know why? The permanently part is a little, nobody, life, you never know how long you do anything, but I could see myself here forever. And I would love, yeah, I could easily. Yep, great question. How far is Pram from where you live? I thought it was seems far. I thought it was maybe a 30, to me. I thought with no traffic and it wasn't on both ends, I thought it was about a 35, 40-minute ride. Like I really have to say, you think it's an hour, but it wasn't an hour. It was about 45 minutes the most, but it was good traffic yesterday, so it wasn't far. Yeah, show us Ghana. Yes, Leroy Lanes. Leroy, if you want to see Ghana, check out my Blackberry Beauty Academy. I'll leave the link in the description box channel. It is already in the description box. Just click there, you see a video to subscribe to the channel. That's where I go live. And when I do outside stuff, I'm doing it on Blackberry Beauty Academy. So check it out. Okay? Are you going to do any one-on-ones? Yes, Bright One. There is, if you look in the description box, there's a special. I got a one-on-one consultation special in this link. Check it out. If you want to purchase it, feel free. Yep. Sunday Moon, you own free and clear, no car loan. No, I don't own it free and clear. No, I have a car loan. I wish I did because I could sell it way easier. I have a car loan, but that's what Carvana does. Well, they literally buy your car, they pay off your company, your mortgage, I forget what you call it. People that got your loan, they pay them off and they give you a check. Woo, woo. Okay. And I read all about it. People say it's all legit and cool, and it's that simple. It's that simple. Yeah. So yeah, that's why I'm going with them. Yes. That's great. Yes. The extra money will help. Yes, for sure. So I want to get them. I want at least 5 G's If feeling real good, I want 10. I already told her the car. She said, oh, yeah. It's a Camry. It's 2018. It has so many little miles on it because I never drove it. I don't drive it a lot. I don't drive it far. It's in excellent work condition. The exterior looks great. It's practically brand new because I don't drive it a lot. I traveled a lot. And she said at the time, we would love to have your car. We would have bought your car, but not turned down. But I was looking at Carvana's stocks. I do look at I ain't looking at my stocks today. I was looking at Carvana's stocks, and their stocks is going up. So I'm hoping that that means that they're ready to buy my car. But they did tell me to call back within a month, and it is a month later now. So let me call Carvana. Y'all pray for me, wish me luck, because I'm about to sell this dang car. I'm going to sell it here. Yes, indeed. All right, y'all, let me get ready to get out of here and drink some Sobolo, which is hibiscus drink, because it's hot, and it's just, yeah, and I need this other fan on. Why not? Because it's off. Okay, because I cut off the anyway. Love you, ladies. Go to the links, take some of these classes, buy today. Also, goes to my Blackberry Beauty Academy. I'm going to be outside today, so I'm sure I got to have some footage for y'all. So go over there. That's where we get out and we do Ghana. And don't forget to go there for the 2 videos I put up yesterday with us having dinner or lunch in the Black African American establishment. It was so lit. It was such a lit video. What about mail delivery? Yes, Hastina, I got to find out about how the heck you get mail here. I do not know. I ain't going to lie to you. I have no idea. I am as confused. But you know what? At the same time, I know it sounds crazy. I'm low key, I like not getting mail. I mean, honestly, like, who want all that damn paper? It's always a lot of advertising and soliciting. Like, I'm kind of cool with no mail. So, but I know, I mean, because, like, I'm just trying to think, like, why, like, do you need mail? I'm just trying to figure this out, like this idea of mail. Okay. My travel agent just said Ghana airport and borders are not opening up for another month. So they are going to open. Borders are to get ready. That's the travel agent told me that. Get ready. But yeah, I'll ask about the mail, but I ain't. How much? What y'all get good in the mail? What y'all get good in the mail? Like, I get a bunch of garbage in the mail. I get a bunch of garbage up in the mail. So, yeah. So I don't particularly want the mail, but yeah, I got you. Let's see. So, but that's a good question. If you still own the car, how will you make a profit selling your car? Let me see. You need mail so can reach you. So who can reach me? I want to know. I just want to say, you talk about mail, because y'all can reach me on Facebook. You can reach me on email. Because remember, even in the States, like the companies would be like, go paperless. Like, they know you don't want mail because you get all the mail you want. Most things, but all my stuff was on automatic. So I didn't really need mail. But maybe I do. I don't know. And then mail from the States to Ghana, like, oh my God, how long was that going to take to get here? Y'all be better sending me an email if you got it. What I'm just trying to think. I'm trying to think, like, when y'all help me out. What do I need to? Why do I need the mail? I might be forgetting, so I'm not even being sarcastic. Tell me what I would need to mail. Why I would need to mail. Please put it in this comment box. I really want to know. Somebody said, "How do you make a profit?" I don't really know, sweetie. I have no idea how I would make a profit. I just know that I read people said Carvana buys your car, they pay off that, and they buy your car. But you know what they're gonna do? They got systems, they're gonna turn it around, they're gonna make their money back. They might chop the car up, sell the parts. After it leave me, I don't really care. And if I lost money in the deal, I don't care either. I just don't want the car, and I don't want the car loan. So if you take that off me, you pay off the loan, ain't got nothing to do with me, and you give me a check, I ain't gonna feel like I lost. I'm gonna feel like I don't have to pay loans. I don't have the bad credit for not paying the car loan. Like, I'm good. So I'm not sure how it works. I just know it works. At this point, if they gave me $1,000, hallelujah. You gave me $1,000 and I don't have no loan no more. I'm so good. I'm so good. $1,000 would be great. That'd be 5,000 CDs, or a little more actually, almost 6,000 CDs here. Let's do that. Let's say I got $1,000. Well, y'all know the deal. 1,000 United States dollars. Let's just say that's all I got for the car. Yeah, that would be 5,800 Ghana CDs. That could go kind of far here, so it don't matter. I don't give me 500. Give me something. Right. So there you go. Okay. So I'm not sure much, but I know that they do it and they give you a check. Okay, so you said, so we can reach you if someone wants to send you something. Okay, so let me say this, and I appreciate that. Uh, you can reach me on so many levels. Because if you mail, you're gonna send me a letter. I mean, you're not gonna send me a letter to Ghana. You could write the whole thing you want, or you could send me an email. Sending me something, it's not necessarily gonna be that profitable to send me something. Uh, um, I don't think so. I don't see it. It's a whole nother thing now. So I don't see y'all having to send me something. Yeah, I just no. Mm-mm. If anything, now I'm going to be selling to people. I'm going to be selling jewelry. I'm going to be selling all those wonderful things. So, like I said, I'm not pressed with the mail or the mailbox. Not in today's world where mail anything you want to get somebody, you could like send them. If it's money, if it's this, if it's that. But if you sending me like earrings and stuff, I can get earrings up to y'all. I'm in Africa, like it's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think so, but I still will find out. I'll still find out. Uh, Maybe if people want to, right? And I actually would love some probably state products, but I'm learning new products here, making my own. I don't. I'm not to say I don't need it. I give thanks for that. Um, Y'all can donate though. I'd rather have the money though, because that's what a girl really need. Like I said, I need money more than I need products. So I don't see that necessarily, but I'm not gonna put nothing down. And then y'all, the mail would take forever to get here. It's just a more than a notion. So I don't know if I don't think about the mail, but I'm gonna still find out about it because it's still good to know. And if it's gonna cost me more to have mail come, who knows in the system? You don't know if you gotta go to a certain place, you gotta wait online with hundreds of people. I mean, you gotta understand this is when we're talking about infrastructure and systems in place. Ghana systems is not like the US. So it might be more of a headache to try to go get the mail. Maybe it's a hub. Who knows if it's organized? I ain't thinking about no mail right now, girl. I'm trying to get rid of that damn USPS mailbox that I got in the States that I'm wasting my money on. And there's no number I could call. I'm getting mad at them people. But I'm gonna have my girl go over there and figure out how I could cut that damn thing off. Go online, you still can't do it. It's all so yeah. But thank you. I'm just figuring it out. Okay, I love you, ladies. So I'm going to go. Greetings. How much U.S. money does it take to live comfortably where you are? There's a good question. So let's break it down. I don't know, to be honest. Because see, my money is just continually comes, so I just use it. So I didn't have a bunch of money when I got. Okay, I did have a few, maybe a few things, thousand. Because let's say I paid $200 of rent, and they asked for a year in advance. So that was about what 2,000 times 12. I mean 200 times 12. We could do it together. So $2,400 for the whole year of your rent is paid. Let's add another 100 for all the other little things they got. So for 2,500, you could rent an apartment for a year. You'll have it paid. You got it. They want it up front. So yeah. So you want to at least have that. I will say that. I'm not gonna sit here and say you don't need some money. You do need that money. You need about 2,500 for apartment, for about $200 rent. If you got $100 apartment a month rent too, so then make that half. So what is that? 1,200. Now you need even less. You only need a one bedroom. And I'm in Accra. Food is inexpensive overall in general. I don't know what my food bill is. Like I said, I got to sit down and actually have a budget. But food is not expensive. Not even to eat out and not to buy. So food is easy. You got to think about your internet. Internet could be expensive. I pay for with the little Wi-Fi thing. I'm paying like $75 a month, almost the same I pay in the U.S. But some people are doing other systems that told me about too. That you pay like 350 CDs a month or something even less than that a year. So maybe 3,500 CDs a year, which is like I can't remember. So it works out. So you got to put out for that. So I'm thinking like you definitely should come with 5,000, but come with a job. That's what I'm saying. Come with an income. That's most important because once you pay this and that, now you got to keep it going. Now, if you want to just live off your savings, but for what is your plan? Because you're not going to come from the States and get a job here that's going to pay you anything significant. You're competing with the people that already need a job. So you're not going to do that. The most important thing I want to say, if you're going to ask me, everybody got their ways and YouTubers can tell you different things. Let me just tell you my advice. Find a way to be location independent where your money does not stop when you move. It's that simple. Okay, yes, you can save up to 5,000 to be more ahead. So you have your apartment, you are going to need it. You know what I'm saying? You are going to need those things. I agree. But I would definitely think about people have come with savings and they had to go home. They had to go home. So, because they didn't think about how they was going to make a living here. Yes. So, but that's, I hope I answered. Okay, have you considered battery powered lantern fans to have when electricity goes out? Excellent idea. You sure do that. And I did consider a battery operated fan for sure. Yeah. Lanterns too. That's excellent. That's easy. And the lights didn't even go out that long, but yeah, there's ways around that. Very good, multifaceted. Serena said, you say so many great things about Ghana. You make me want to go there. Maybe one day I will. I hope you have a wonderful day. Says, thank you, darling. I'm glad you're thinking about it. Does the neighborhood feel safe? Something I think about, oh my God, it's so safe here. I sleep like a baby. This neighborhood is absolutely safe. That's why I chose it. Real simple. That's why I chose it. Safe. I mean, yeah. Luckily too, I mean, said I was say I felt safe in my other apartment I was in the U.S. as well. I feel, I feel totally and absolutely safe. I mean, like, oh my God, all the places I stayed in Ghana, I felt safe. There was places in Trinidad I didn't feel safe. There was places in the Dominican Republic that I didn't feel safe. But in Ghana, I feel totally safe in where I live. Easy and yeah, very, very simple. Very affordable. Yes. I plan on living off my retirement. Yes, then you good. Then you good. So live life since you're serious. Bring that money for your apartment. You only need a one bedroom for now, unless you need a two. I got a two because it was so inexpensive, and I knew I was going. I know that I'm going to rent the second room. By the way, I would make some money off this place. And remember, y'all, you're not going to rent the room for the same thing you pay for the thing. You're going to rent it at a better price because it's still going to be cheaper than Americans coming and staying and trying to get a hotel. That's going to get expensive. The thing is, you got to remember, and this is something that's very important, is that a lot of people, when they come to Ghana, they stay for a month, two, and some people even stay for three. So you have to set that up. So I'm just going to say, let's just say that the hotel I was staying in was charging for a decent room, and that's what you want, a standard room. They was charging, I'm going to put it in dollars, it was 30 American dollars a day times 7 equals $210 for the week. Okay, $210 times 4 weeks, right? $840 a month. That's a lot of money. And that's a $30 a day hotel. They got hotels out here. They got the Holiday Inn, the Hiltons. That's going to be even more. Guest houses are really just a little bit less. And I'm only talking about a little bit. So what I'm going to rent my room out for somebody access in and out. I'm going to try to offer a laundry service and all that. It's going to be far less than that a month. So there you go. There you go. So I got 2 rooms because I'm going to rent out the second room. So, and I'm excited about renting out. Believe it or not, I'm looking forward to it. Get to show you around, get to show you my people. It's going to be great. And you got a place to put your stuff. So I'm going to rent the second room out. And something you can do too. Excellent. All right, ladies, let me go take care of some business. I love you with all my heart. Thank you for asking questions. All links, everything is already in the description box. I'm going to get better about already doing that. And I love you so much. Beautiful, blessed day. I'll see you all in the next video. Midasi. Peace and blessings.